We met Joshua, it seems like just the other day. He's just a terrific young man. My little girl is Heather. I can't believe it. Growing up so fast. I wish them both happiness, joy, many bambinos. And Heather, Grandma's here. She is. Thank you both very much. This is my lovely new family over there.
Here.
Okay, and we believe Butch Boston, the best man.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I had hoped everybody would be a little bit more drunk before I talked to them. I'll tell some jokes. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody sincerely for bringing me in, because I've known Josh and Heather for a long time, and I'm kind of the new guy here. Josh, it's good to finally get a chance to realize why you're such an amazing guy, because you're pretty awesome people out here. And I wanted to take a second to talk about your family, because I realize that's what makes up who you are to a great extent. Penny, where's she at? Penny, you are what provides Josh with strength. Every time I talk to you, I see a strong woman. And I know a lot of people see, hey, this is a really nice lady, and you probably have them fooled, you keep them off guard, but to me I say, this is a strong woman who will never let anything get between her and her sons. And that's evident to me every second I look in your eyes. From the boys, we haven't had enough drinks to say what I really wanted to say. that you guys have contributed to Josh, but you guys have a lot of style. You know, people would say, hey, you know, these guys are real flattering, but the truth is they're just that cool. All the way through, they're that cool, and Josh is really get the being cool guy. Greg, if Penny and the sun were the earth, you would be the sun that shines life upon them. Because you love your family so much, and it is so evident. And it's because of you that every time Josh enters the room, he shines, and people light up because of Josh. And that's what you have given me. I'll get to you in a little bit. What I was going to say, though, is that also the cat, Abigail, has some personality on you, too, because neither one of you responds when we call your name. So, okay, you guys might be wondering who I am. I've had a chance to meet most of you, but I'm Butch, and I've known Josh for about 5 years, so about the time that you guys let him go from this community and he went to the Air Force Academy, which I definitely had nothing to do with. He met up with me in Shepherd Air Force Base, which is a international flight training base. That's where I met my lovely wife, Nikki. And I met Josh there, and we became friends pretty fast because he stood out. This guy was cool. Not like I put on my your glasses cool, but the real deal. He was a really cool guy. So we went through Shepherd Air Force Base together, and then we both got assigned B-52s, and we're assigned to Barksdale Air Force Base together. And I thought I'd tell you guys about a typical day of what our life was in Barksdale Air Force Base, and it probably for those of the guys who grew up with him, it probably makes sense because we would get ready to go about 10 minutes before we were supposed to be at work, and then I would forget my wallet and I'd have to go back inside, and then Josh would remember, oh, I wanted to tune up my car really quick, and so then he would go back inside, and then he would do a couple spot welding things, and I forgot my hat. And then if we were lucky, 10 seconds or probably 5 minutes late, we'd show up to class. and then we'd learn about the B-52 for about 20 minutes, and then for the next 2 hours, we'd make fun of the guy who was teaching the class and ask him if maybe next time his wife could put on a suit for him. Then we'd go home and we'd eat lunch, you know, with some of the guys, and we'd talk about, oh, so awesome. Did you make fun of his suit? Yeah, I made fun of the suit. It was so awesome. And compare our jokes over lunch, and then we'd come back, and then we'd have to go to the vault. And this is for you guys who aren't in the military, it's a human vault where you go through and there's a big scan. They have to show them an ID, and the eye comes out like Star Wars, and it checks to make sure you're the right guy, and then you go in a room, and then you got to show another ID, and they check a card and scan your eye and do your fingerprint. And we're all sitting inside of this room. This is the top secret information. This is going to be so cool, man. We're going to learn about alien autopsies. It's going to be so awesome. But in reality, it's more like really boring information that makes you want to gouge your eye out with your government-issued pencil. So this is the kind of thing that we would go through, and then you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? And then we'd go home, and Barksdale Air Force Base is completely opposite of mine. It's about 100 degrees and humid, so we'd go home, and Josh would go outside and mow the lawn because it's 100 degrees and humid, and the grass is growing 5 inches every day. And I sit on the couch and I watch Robot Chicken because the last thing I want to do is go outside when it's 100 degrees and humid. But Josh is dedicated, and he comes back inside, and we watch the clips of Robot Chicken together about 5 or 6 times, and then we imitate the Robot Chicken 5 or 6 times. Oh, we're so good at imitating Robot Chicken. And then I go into my room and I Skype my wife, who's in Germany, and Josh sits next to the coffee table, and he designs a scramjet engine on a napkin, and then he goes and takes a shower with all his clothes on and goes to bed. So that sounds like the same Josh that you left, and probably so. Here's your part, Heather. When I found out that Josh and Heather had decided to start dating, I've been waiting in this room for you guys to be here because I knew immediately that this was the one. Within seconds, I knew the story of you guys. I knew that you and Drew had grown up together, and having met you, I said, what a beautiful lady with great intelligence, and the only woman who is perfect for Josh. When we went to San Diego for my wedding, my mom leans over to me, she hits me in the ribs. Oh, mom hits me in the ribs and says, well, look at this girl, she's a real knockout. And of course, Heather's very beautiful, and we all agree with that. But then, later we're sitting at a table, and my mom, who's like you, very strong, leans over to Josh, and she said, this is the one. You better not mess this up. So actually, we did get to spend some time together as roommates. You know, that was very enjoyable. Heather, you are a delightful woman. You're very beautiful. You're very intelligent. I'm not sure which is more valuable, ruby or diamonds, because we had a conversation with your dad the other day. But you are perfect for Josh in every way. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like now to have a toast to this beautiful couple that has blessed all of our lives, Josh and Heather Strapaccio.